Hello there, dear YouTubers. My name is King1993, and today is another day of me trying to explain an important part of this video. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, today's topic I will be talking about is the special order section. Now, in the special order section, there are four choices, and there is this weapon store. Now, these are two different types of weapon store. This weapon store is regular store, okay, and this one here is a limited store, so don't get confused. Okay, let me load the volume. Okay, so the question remains is which one should you be getting or how should you be using them. So first of all, let's talk about this black nucleus. Now this black nucleus is something you will be getting a lot at the beginning part of the game, and even at the end part of the game you are still gonna be able to get them a lot. Okay, so the question remains is, okay, then what is the purpose of this black nucleus? Well, here is the thing. In the black nucleus, even though it is said here that you will be able to might be able to get a SSR weapon, the chances of you actually getting an SSR weapon from this place is extremely low. How much low is it? I have not gotten a single SSR weapon from this place, even though I did about 300 pulls. So even after doing 300 pulls, I have not gotten a single SSR weapon from this category. The only weapon that category or weapon or character, whatever it is same thing here. So the only weapon or character which I have gotten from this place is the SR weapon, to the point that the most of the SR weapon which I currently have right now has been maxed out. Okay, so what I am saying is that if you are trying to get an SSR weapon from this place, do not expect to get them even at maybe 1000 pulls. Okay, so that's much rare it is. Now this gold nucleus is obviously more limited than black nucleus. Like I have did about 400 about 300 pulls in the black nucleus, but in the gold nucleus I have did about how much, 80 plus 60 is 140. Oh, okay, so I did about 140 pulls. Okay, and it basically means that I have gotten about 140 pulls worth of gold nucleus. So the gold nucleus is a lot more rarer than black nucleus. Okay, so from that point of perspective, if you think that okay, I'll be able to get these gold nucleus all the time, no, you'll not be able to get them. Once you finish them, you will not be able to once you finish getting them from the map, you will not be able to get them on a regular basis. Like in the end game topic, getting these gold nucleus on a regular basis is actually not possible. Okay, so the question remains is, what is the possibility of getting a SSR weapon in this banner? Well, getting an SSR weapon in this banner is actually a lot more easier. Well, let me show you. Okay, so in this see here, this uh, gold color one, this chakram of the seas, I have gotten this one, and then again I have gotten this eye swing arrow, this absolute zero, and this rosy edge. Okay, and at the end I guess I still haven't gotten anything. So anyway, so I have gotten about 4 SSR weapon from this banner. Okay, so it basically means that your chances of getting an SSR weapon from this banner is actually a very high, or actually a lot higher. Okay, so this is basically how this banner goes. Now here's the thing, this star crystal will eventually get used if you have low amount of this gold nucleus. If you have low amount of this gold nucleus, and if you were to have, let's say, about 150 of these dark crystals, then if you were to do a 10 pull, it is eventually gonna get used. If it is 9 pull, 1 pull short, then this is gonna get used. Now I highly suggest that you be careful on this part, because this dark nucleus is gonna be very limited resources. Okay, you will be able to get them on a regular basis, but it is a very limited resources. Now the question remains is, where should you be using this? Well, you should be using this on the limited event banner. Okay, so in the limited event banner you will be using these dark crystals, because in the limited event banner you will be converting them, these dark crystals, into this red nucleus. So this red nucleus is basically more rarer than this gold nucleus. So the only nucleus you should be uh, pointing towards the most, or caring about the most at the end part of the game, is the gold nucleus and this red nucleus. Okay, but when it comes to the red nucleus, I highly suggest that you do not use dark crystals in the gold nucleus place rather in this place. Now the question is what are these two? Well, these are matrices. Okay, now the question is, what are matrices? Matrices are basically enhancement material. Well, for example, let me give you an example. So let's say I have gotten this character and I have upgraded her weapon to 1 star. Okay, now once you have gotten a weapon, you have to do it up to 6 more times. So you have to get a weapon up to 7 times to actually max out those weapon. So once you have maxed out a certain weapon, it will basically do a lot of damage dealing. But even after that, if you want to do even more damage dealing, then there is this section here. If you click on this warehouse and matrices, then you will see that it will basically show in red color. And obviously every weapon has their own type of matrices, and there is this n type. N means normal, these R basically means regular, okay, and this SR basically means super rare. Okay, so this is okay, not regular, this is rare. This is called rare, this is called super rare. Okay, so it will go up to SSR. Okay, and when it goes up to SSR, what will happen is whichever character weapon it is, the SSR is gonna look the same. Okay, so Meryl's weapon, these weapons belong to Meryl. Meryl's weapon will have 4 SSR matrices. Okay, and what happens when you get a certain matrices, up to 3, okay, not up to 3, like up to 4 pieces, what will happen is it will basically provide you with large quantity of more damage deal. Okay, so that's basically how this matrices goes. But there is another thing that you must need to know in this special order section. That is, whenever you do a certain pull, you will be getting this black gold. Okay, in this regular banner, and in this limited banner you will be getting this flame gold. Okay, so flame gold and this black gold, what will happen is you will be able to use them in the weapon store. So once you have done, let's say, about 120 pulls, then eventually you will be able to get another weapon. So I was able to get another rosy edge from this place. Now the weapon is not going to be available until you unlock those characters first. Okay, so as you can see here, these thunder blades and this negating cube and this molten shield version 2, these also belong to 3 different characters, but I am not able to unlock them because I need to unlock them first from the gold nucleus banner, and then I'll be able to get a duplicate copy from this section. Okay, so the same can be said about this one as well, except this one is limited. Okay, as you can see here, it is limited. Now, what about matrices choices? Now, the matrices choices, as I said, that if you were to do a pool, then what will happen is you will be able to get them. But which one you should be getting is going to be extremely random. Okay, random to the point that most of the time you will be able to get them from this matrix store instead of hoping that you will be able to get them from this place. Okay, so that much rare it is, but it is a different topic. Like for a beginner player like myself, uh meta is not the most important option. What is the important option is to enjoy the game. So me having this weapon instead of putting the whole resources in this area is not recommended for beginner player. But if you are a type of person who will be spending a lot of money in this place, then obviously what will happen is most of those people are gonna be max out all of the SSR weapon category, this SSR weapon category, and after maxing out those SSR weapon category, they will basically be trying to go for these matrices to SSR matrices category. Okay, so basically speaking, it is a well thing which I myself is not capable of doing. So these are the overall conclusion on these banners. The uh, black nucleus banner is the least important one. The gold nucleus banner is important, but be careful of not using these dark crystals in this place. And whenever a limited time event banner shows up, you will be using these dark crystals in this place so that you will not get confused on where you should be spending each and one of them. And do remember that all of these black nucleus, gold nucleus, and even the red nucleus, they are all limited, except black nucleus are still gonna appear on a regular basis, but gold nucleus is not going to appear on a regular basis. And in order to get a gold nucleus, you need to get these dark crystals. Dark crystals is something you will be able to get on a regular basis at the beginning and even at the end part. Okay, but you have to be careful where you should be using them. Should you be using them in this gold nucleus banner, or should you be using this in this red nucleus banner? Is something that you must need to put in your mind every time you do a pull. Okay, so anyway, if you find this video interesting, then please give a like and subscribe and click the bell notification icons to get more of this type of topic on a regular basis. Thank you and see you again next time.